everyone, how you all doing? Cost gets hacked, huh? Well, I'm here to tell you how, I'm here to tell you why exactly. It's a very simple process. Now, there are two reasons as to how Cost got hacked. Reason number one, he was too stupid not to make his password so fucking obvious that he got hacked. This is, of course, a less likely reason, but I'm willing to take it into account considering the fact that Cost really is stupid. I mean, he claims that dual layer killed the mini DVD section. Well, I'll show you how that's bullshit in one of my other video series called Why Do People Laugh at Cost? Of course. I hope he uploads those videos again, but anyways, yeah. Reason number two. And the most likely reason, of course, he got hit with a spyware keylogger. Now, what are spyware keyloggers? Spywares and keyloggers are basically the same thing, with one exception. Spyware, in general, usually has it to where people can actually view your type of screen through a third-party app that hides in the background with you actually not even knowing it. Keylogger, on the other hand, well, I'm pretty sure you can understand that, but for you Windows morons who obviously cannot understand the concept of what a keylogger is, what it does is that it logs what type of buttons you end up pressing or what type of keys you end up pushing in your keyboard, and actually logs them and saves them into a data for someone to actually be able to go through as soon as you turn off your computer. Once it does, it sends and transfers the data to their computer so that way they can see what was going on. Now, it doesn't just log any type of keys that you end up putting on. It also logs your mouse button. If you click on something, it'll automatically transfer what type of data in some sort of coding. I think it's binary. I'm not too sure exactly. But the type of coding it does is that it makes sure to puts a separate different coding and tells them exactly what type of area you're going to be typing in it. Like, let's say if I were to type into my fanfiction.net account, it would immediately keylog that into a separate different area. It's quite simple, really. Quite simple, really. I don't know. The simplicity of it and how it works is pretty simple. Making of it, I'm not too sure about that part, really. I just know how viruses and spywares and all that stuff works, okay? Secondly, these idiots actually will probably go on my computer and, they'll come on my computer, really, and I'll be able to find them, And how do you get rid of spyware like this? Well, it's simple. Spyware like keyloggers are pretty simple to get rid of. Just run an antivirus, and the old antivirus will do, such as McAfee or Adware. Keyloggers, on the other hand, are a bit tricky, but a program called Window Washer will be able to get rid of it. Keyloggers, they normally hide itself into the history or into the King memory or somewhere into the web browser. And that's usually what usually gets them. If you can do if you don't have a huge enough hard drive, probably be able to do that usually. There's telltale signs, or telltale signs, I guess you would. Telltale signs. I call them telltale signs, because the signs are pretty tall if you can recognize them. But anyways, there are specific little signs that you can figure out if it's a keylogger or not. Like for instance, let's say you're in Yahoo, all of a sudden, and just whammo, you just get kicked off somehow. And that's the only thing you get kicked off. Let's say you're on a video game, an online video game, and you're chatting on Yahoo at the same time, okay? You get kicked off of Yahoo, but not off of any other thing. You log back in there, and it does it again. That's a telltale sign right there. there. Another telltale sign, like let's say if you have something in your taskbar that shouldn't be there, or a program that's running that doesn't look like it's there, really. That's another telltale sign, really. That's usually someone testing out the keylogger as to how telltale signs, well it works, and to how they can actually control your computer through the keylogger as well. It's pretty simple, basic stuff, really. Like I said, how to make it, I'm not too sure about that. But in any case, that's what the cost got hit by. I'm willing to bet you so. As far as everything else goes, well, these people might say that on my comment section on this video, probably saying, well, there's no such thing as spyware for Macs. Macs are uninfectable. Really now. Earlier this year, the Pentagon got hit by a worm through a USB flash drive. Because of this, they've completely banned USB flash drives from being used in the Pentagon or from ever being in there. They got hit with a fucking worm, the Pentagon. Okay, let me put it through you to this way. If the Pentagon can be infected by a worm, or if they can be infected by a Trojan or anything else, what the fuck makes you honestly think that your goddamn OS X is any fucking different? Huh? The Pentagon has a security system to the point where even a supercomputer with a brick force attack will take about 10 years to just get through their firewall. You know? I mean, you guys are really grabbing at straws here. You know, seriously. And this does prove something. This proves that Koss got hacked through a keylogger. No, there's no other way anyways. Maybe he got hacked because he was too stupid enough to actually put his password as pretty damn obvious. Maybe it was Windows sucks. Or maybe it was Wintards or Neanderthals or something along those lines. You know, one of those stupid, dumbass little insults that you Mac idiots seem to get. Seem to don't really understand. You know, I mean. Well, anyways, that's how it's done, okay? You guys want to say this doesn't prove anything, you Windows fanboys are getting more desperate. Well, first off, that guy was probably... Well, first off, let's hear it. Most people who actually use viruses and most hackers who hack shit are usually Wintards or Neanderthals or something along those lines, you know?